all, this is not my first time to present in English, but I'm still a little bit nervous because I have a relative here to help me to take the video. And every time I will say to everyone, I'm only secondary school graduate. So if I have, please forgive me any English mistake. First of all, I would like to share my story in not more than, around 10 minutes. So I want to leave more time for us to discuss and more interactive in the dialogue. And I think many people think mental ill, you think of about very severe illness and cannot be recovered. But I describe my illness as the flu. Everyone will get the flu, the cold, especially under this weather. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes hot. I think about 20 years ago, I was diagnosed as schizophrenia. I think just about 10 more years, we have different classification for the illness. So actually, I'm bipolar in a mental ill, and I think many people may ask these questions. Can we fully recover? I think first of all we have to think about what do we mean by recover. After a few slides, I will share 20 years ago Alice to all of you that is very. So I think when we regard ourselves as recovering, even with medication, with doctor's follow-up, when we are really sick, I think I will share some of little bit scenario. I think because it's already over 10 years ago. So this is my first time to discuss about stigma. I'm very lucky because many good people around me in my life. But actually, I think about 10 years ago, when I was really ill, I won't go to the mirror to tidy up myself or care about myself. So this is true when the patients in hospital or in the hostel, they even need the staff to remind them to have the shower, go to eat, or wake them up. But now we have the self-care ability, and we can have our own job, our own life. Even though I can't go back to 20 years ago, Alice. So maybe we still have some symptoms. As I said, I'm bipolar. So I know my illness very well. So when I am a little bit manic, so I can't sleep. I have a lot energy. I will have many ideas to plan my. So I will learn from my illness. Actually, I prepare a few pages script because still English is not my mother language. So please forgive. I still have a little bit nervous. So throughout these 10 years, I will know more about myself and the illness, how I live with the illness, and also it become my friend. So when I a little bit up, I will have many ideas. I can draw many proposals, many things to do. But when I a little bit depressed, so I need maybe over 10 hours or 15 hours sleep. Some of my brother-in-law, my sister, they can't understand why you can sleep so long. But I know the characteristic of the illness, so I will learn from my illness. I will know more about bipolar. That's why I work with Samson on some bipolar study, and I will know about my moods. So I will learn how to deal with my emotion. And when I ups and downs, I will try to deal with it. And maybe some of you will know someone with bipolar, they are very talented people. I heard one professor said, because sometimes when we are a little bit high, we are manic, we have unlimited energy. We can do a lot. We don't need to sleep. We can do 3 days with no sleep, no rest. But this is one of them. Maybe you know about him. He is a famous painter. He's Van Gogh. What I'm talking about is the emotion. I want to go back to 20 years ago. Maybe all of you will know what is my age. This is my former principal. She's the Sacred Heart Commercial School principal. She was very good to me because when I was small, my father passed away when I just only 12, 13, and I only depend on myself. No matter on study, after Form 5 graduate, I just take the bus 40 m and then go pass by Plain Road and see this school, and I just go in and then just ask the principal to admit to continue a commercial study, secretarial study, and she's very good to me. I don't need to pay the school fee, and she will use some excuse to ask me to go to her room and give me $100 for pocket money. And after the old building rebuilt, I keep going to see her. This is in 2010 December, but she passed away in April. I think when I was in school, I can go back to when I was secondary school, Form 5 graduation. I was a very quiet and shy girl. So I used all of my brave to go in front of my schoolmaster and say, I want to present in front of the class. But maybe my teacher, he was really nice and said, oh, maybe it's better for the head PVET to do this rather than maybe I will have this next time. Maybe at that time I dream of giving a talk like now to speak, to give a speech. But at that time, a teacher turned down your request, and I'm already very brave enough to go in front of my teacher and said, oh, I want to just say a few words at the graduation dinner or something. But at that time, I feel a little bit hurt, someone turned down your request and you use all of your brave to go to make this request. And I think I know more about myself. In fact, I really want to present or to share, and then that's why after 20 more years, I give this kind of talk sometimes in these 3 years. And I know my illness very well. So we always say recovery is a journey. We are not in a movie. We don't have a dramatic change, but this is a process. I can tell very easy and share my 20 years, my path, but there's many scenarios, many people around me to make this ALS recovery. So when I was really, really ill, so I really need the treatment. I'm admitted to hospital, I take the medication, and then when I'm recovering, I have to learn how to self-heal. And when I'm now recovered, so I need to learn self-love. After the following few slides, maybe Samson is not the first time to see, but I will share some pictures as 20 years ago, Alice. And because I can't describe in a few minutes how I get through the hardship, or maybe I always say I need to face the reality, confront the reality. This is 1989, 20 years ago. You can imagine how this 20 years ago Alice, you see, so slim. I think at that time it's only 110 pounds. And then I have to face, because I think when my first diagnosis is mental ill is in 1991 or 1992. This is, I think before 1994. This is 1992. You can imagine, before, this is only 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And then, I think within 1 year, I become this one. I think all the ladies, I think not only ladies, the gentlemen, your outlook may affect your emotion. Maybe you can't accept. Why I show these personal pictures, I can't describe in a few words to let you know how hard I face the 110 pounds, and then this is 230 or something. At that time, I was really, really ill. I can't face the reality, so I will go to eat. Maybe at the very first beginning, I was really depressed. I refused to eat, but you know, the doctor will give you some medicine to make you a bit, the emotion a bit high, and then you will keep on eating. And then I won't go to the mirror. I think my first attempt to suicide is in 1994. I have a job at the time. I think I always say I'm lucky. I'm so blessed because I start working in early 90s. So it's easy to get a job. When you jump to another job, you will have at least 30% pay rise in every job. But when you, I have to accept, because I think I can't, I didn't die, because I think I will know from all these years, I think especially from the last 7 years, 8 years, I learned about what is life. Even though this is not perfect. I have a job. I'm a nice secretary in an international law firm. My working hours is a little bit strange. It's 5:30 to 10:30, but it's so blessed because I can. It allows me to share, to do some mental health work in the community, and I just use a few pictures to let everyone understand how hard I face, especially for a lady. You increase 100 pounds in just 2 to 3 years. And then this is 10 years ago, I think, 1999. This is, I started my legal work in 1994. That's why I said, before 1994, there are many hardship. Maybe I can share one incident. I was a bank teller in a Chinese bank. That branch is in Western, I think it's in Kennedy Town, somewhere. It's quiet, not like Hong Kong Bank. So, because of the side effects of the drugs, I always feel sleepy. I even fell asleep at the counter. So, just only, I think, about a month work, so I was relocated back to the head office in Central. And at that time, I really don't want to go to work, but I have to work because I have to earn for the living. And, you know, always struggle because the side effect, I want to go to sleep. Actually, I can't afford to have a full day work, but I push myself to be. And I think this is a top secret. Maybe after 20 years, it's not secret anymore. That bank building already been rebuilt. I went to, I think, you know, the old building, you can switch off the power at the back stairs. I even did this strange act to maybe, oh, everyone think it is a power off, so we all can get off from work. So maybe you think it's really funny or it's a joke, but as for a ex-mental ill, because it's in my ears I call it ex-mental ill, but nowadays we call person in recovery. But anyway, I can't describe how hard I feel. I don't want to work, but if I stay at home, I will have mother murmur, or and because the very sentence said the financial hardship, and it's all these matters, and I think sometimes people may think these people behave so strange, but just because it's very hard to encounter the hard feelings, so they will behave a little bit strange. So I think we have to understand. I think when in 1994 my first attempt to suicide, my ex-colleagues I still keep as friends nowadays. Their support, their acceptance is really means to me. And yeah, I have to say that this is I think a couple of years ago, so it's not changed. This is last year. It's not. I think I gained pounds, I gained weight again. So I want to more. Because I always present my story in a positive way, but today we are talking about stigma. So I want to scratch out how the bitterness and want to know all. But many friends say I'm really positive. Maybe I can share some radio interviews. Some of you are interested. I have some recordings. They think that my partners in NGO and all people I'm working with, they said I'm very positive. But it's not in one day you are so positive. I think ages ago, when I was that 110 pounds Alice, I can't let go many things. I'm not happy. Even I look better than the 20 years later Alice. But I think if it's hard to face. It's hurt. Especially we have to accept. We grow up. We need to face the reality. But even we don't want to. But it's more difficult to accept because if the time we keep because to escape is only 2 seconds, 3 seconds. But the time more you escape, you can't go back to the reality. So this is what I want to share, and this is what these 20 years I know myself. I know the illness. I live with my bipolar, and it becomes my friends. But sometimes I need to control it. When I'm a little bit mad, I need to no, Alice, you have to sleep, and just acknowledge and love myself. I always share with other peers. We have to love ourselves. Sometimes people think it's hard to. It is easy to say you love, but I think these years I understand the passion of life. So, but I don't have enough time to share the video. But maybe some of you will find the video on internet. This is one of the Chinese girl from Sichuan, and I think the